You been drunk on side of all day.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. And they bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Their own 29-yard line. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Luther Burton, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burton. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 61 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, will mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Throw out wide to Godwin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Don't try to run for it. Here's White. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A little power football here on 3rd and short. They bring in some extra bulk up front, and they just run this ball straight at the defense. Challenge them in a gotta-have-it moment. Can you stop us? And in this case, the answer was no.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's complete. It's Emeka Egbuka. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
At the 46-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Montez Sweat in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Mayfield. That's caught is Bucky Irving. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irvin. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To throw. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to be 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That is caught. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers come right back to tie it at 7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
What is going on?
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
What is up?
They'll go play action here with Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll stop with just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 19-yard line.
2nd and inches.
Vegas, Vegas! What is it on?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Regular.
At the 7-yard line.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Johnson now to return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Give. This is Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Got a man, it's Ibuka, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
Ibuka. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Remember this one thing, it is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
180. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Second down throw for Mayfield. He's got it about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
What's up?
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Smith. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Mikey Smith there on the stop. It is second and 6. They'll go again with Smith. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Levante David doing his work on defense. Third down, they need 5. To throw is Williams. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's going to be caught. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10.
Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Yaya Diaby getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Williams to throw on second down. he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers are right back in this one. Whistles here, but
like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee to sleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cleveland Browns. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Chase McLaughlin, set to get it started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready, break! Ready, let go!
Rego play action now with Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard
Come
line.
on, set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Ready,
Now it's Sanders. He finds Judy on that one. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Shador. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Here we go, 7 Tigers, 7 Viking, 18, 3.
To throw again is Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops it a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Hold it ready.
It's 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 6, Dragon 60. Go.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
He'll run with Irvin, and he'll get about 5. From the 21, here's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
He'll go again here with Irvin, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the
So some
16-yard
early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
180! What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's second and goal.
What's up?
He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
To the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Buffalo 18! Let's go now! Ready?
On first down, it's Sanders. One side, he's got Njoku. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. They face second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
18, right here, 18, here we go.
Now, Sanders. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Ready? Go!
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And the defense can't come up and stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good. We're up front.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
On the set.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Ready?
Throwing again is Sanders. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Come 19. Come 19.
4th down. Here's Sanders. Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
1st down. 1st and
The jump to the tight end is the one in motion.
18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18, 19 Lion. Go.
Sanders going to throw again. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not.
And he's into the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Flush to his right. Going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage out there. That's going to bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You could chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Moving to his left. He's going to try it here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return is Sean Tucker. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
24-yard line.
Hey, we're 33. Watch out.
Here's Irvin. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. On second down, Baker. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade up that time around. And it's going to bring up fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They bring Judy in motion.
70.
On the ground, it's Quinshon Judkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Browns first down.
Check smash.
First
Check
and
smash.
10 at the
Liking
19-yard
18.
line.
Ready.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Rig alert.
Judkins. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and goal at the Buccaneers 6-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. They're going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's third down.
Got it. Ready.
Brings up third and goal.
Warriors 70. 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Browns. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. It is complete right side to Otten. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. They'll try again here. Second and 10. On play action, Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy. Ready, what?
They'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
Riggs, 70 Timberwolves.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Cougar 19. 60 Bison, 18 Pioneers. Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complicated.
He gets free. And he will score. Game on. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off?
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 19 Lions.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's out wide to Judkins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
18 Rattler. Hawk 70.
Now Shador on the run to the right. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw is Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the ground, Justin. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
19 Charger.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Now it's Sanders. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
good for a Browns 1st down.
Ready. 60 back. 60 by 6.
Here's Sanders to throw. He'll drop this one down to Judkins. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
20-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Here we go. 1 final play. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game. Ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, it's our main event between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from Seattle. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Staying with Walker. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
Might want to punt it, baby. Might want to punt it.
And as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
You want to listen? Why would you do that?
The first turnover of this ball game.
It's a turnover on down.
It's still law, man.
We've set it down from 37. On first down, they're going to run with Irving. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Got his man. It's on him. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And a first down.
What's up?
Irving. So some defensive initiative in that goal to Bill Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Derink Young to return this. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. You've set it down for him from the 31. Play fake, Darnold. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. From the gun, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Walker trying to run for the first. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Now Darnold on the play action. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10, Darnold. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This is Walker on 2nd. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. To throw, Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
set up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Baker now from the gun. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
He finds Evans, left side. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he has this down to the 34. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
24 yards gained on the play.
Baker throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Well, he didn't like what he saw from the pocket, Brock, so he kicked it outright. Coverage did a great job, though, never letting up, and they were there to pick him off.
As a QB, you're just trying to buy a little time, break that defense down, but you know how you could tell a well-coached defense? When that QB rolls right, the coverage rolls right with it, flows right with them. So whether he threw it from the pocket or near the sideline in that case, I think we were in store for a similar result.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
There we go.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 6-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take possession in the shadow of their own end zone. They're at the 4-yard line. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Looking to throw. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Comes up empty on that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
180.
Back to throw it. Getting out to his left. He's trying to go deep again. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, Mayfield the pass. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Looking quickly here. 3rd down, give to Irving. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He gets 6 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Once again, Irving. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st. They kick the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
This defense, they had a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Next with Ibuka over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Once more, it's Mayfield. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from the defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is Cox. That's Cox. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense in the hurry up here. Darnold. Lines cut once more. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Walker on first down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. You just get the play off. On the move, headed right. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Connection made to Shaheed. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. At the 20. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Young on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First and 10, Darnold. Left side caught by Shaheed. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On third down, Walker. They're going to take him down right along the 30. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
The Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go set.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks down by 7. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. It's Walker on the give. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Running with Walker again. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw it. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Irving trying to run for the first. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Setting up to pass. He's got it near the 8. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there.
You know what? You're right. But you know what it is? You know what it is? I ain't got my playbook. I got a go-to play. You wouldn't have stopped. That's why you stayed in the game. But I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. You left me with 28 seconds.
And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Nah, that wasn't no good game, man. I ain't got my playbook. Nah. No, hell no, this wasn't no good game. You should have beat the shit out of me. You couldn't tell I didn't know none of the plays? No, Nah, you should have beat the shit out of me.
Johnson now on the return.
Ooh.
Making some progress here.
Okay. Nah, I don't even know what deep play to go to. Somebody was like, try that Cleveland playbook. It's awesome. Like, yeah, I'll never do this again.
They want their chance to help their
That's
team.
the
They know
play.
they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up
I
for
don't know
success.
none of these goddamn plays. Okay, I'm gonna try this shit.
First down now, ball at the 33. Mayfield now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Been quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Baker now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
Yeah, I told you, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. You really thought I said you left me too much time, boy. I don't know this playbook, bro.
So the offense does
You feel like you did it, hell. Give me that. Give me that. Get off of me, little man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm that guy.
It's down to the defense to make it stop and give them a chance.
Shit. I'm gonna fuck with it. Fuck it. I'm gonna fuck with it. That's what I'm talking about. Go to Mike Evans. I ain't been to him the whole game. Good game, man. GG, man. That's what the young guys think. GG.
McLaughlin has it on the team and is ready to send this fly.
I wouldn't have ran that out.
Yards deep, this is going to come out.
There we go. Speak him up.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over first down at their own 19-yard line.
That'll get everybody set. They've got first and 10. One final shot here.
Bam. Woo, good game, my boy. Go practice. He got here talking shit, but this zip lock, boy. This zip lock.
But their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
He started.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Seattle.